Man. Mm-mm-mm. I'm tired of working, bro. Like, you ever just get that thought and you're like, bro, I really want to quit this job, but I can't quit because I need money. And I feel like that's how I feel about literally every single job because I don't know, like I'm not like a lazy person and it's like I don't just like do nothing when I'm at work every day, right? I'm like a really hard worker. But it's like every time I be at work, I'm like, damn, I wish I could quit this job. It's just extremely, extremely annoying, I guess. Um, funny stuff. I don't know. It's just life is just irritating, bro. I'm only gonna be on here for like 10 minutes because I'm too tired right now. And it's too damn hot. It's too bright. What is this button? Be the first in the leaderboard by showing support. Try sending a live chat or super chat. Interesting. Um, I should be one of those people that just like sleep on live every day. I wonder if I would get paid for that. But I don't know. I haven't really been posting on YouTube a lot. What the? I haven't been posting on YouTube a lot. I've been slacking. I used to literally post like 3 shorts a day. And, people would be like, oh my gosh, why are you posting so much? You're blowing up my feed. But, I used to post 3 times a day for shorts. And then I would post like, one video a week, which is like the normal for some people. But I've been slacking. And like, I should have started a YouTube channel in like 2016 when I was supposed to. But, that's just not how it works. So now I'm gonna try and be more consistent as long as I have people who actually want to support my channel, you know? And what else? I still have to do like a bikini haul for all the new bathing suits I got from Cupshe. They sent me like 5 or 6 different ones. So I need to do a try on haul video for that. And then I got some other outfits I need to do videos for. Hi, people. But I got like a lot of outfits I need to do videos for. I need to do TikToks for them. I need to do a lot of stuff with the new outfits. And then I gotta try figure out what my Halloween costume is gonna be. Because we still haven't decided that. And I ordered a Halloween costume and that shit was like $40. But it did not fit how I wanted it to fit. And then I was thinking like, is it the costume or is it how I look? So at this point I definitely need to get better with like exercising and just like eating right and whatever. And I stopped eating pasta for a little bit. Like I want to see how long I can go without eating pasta because I feel like that's the main problem because I always eat my pasta with like cheese sauce or just like I don't know, just not healthy foods, right? And I feel like that's causing my bloating issues. So I'm kind of like trying to just stop with dairy altogether, but I feel like cheese, like I can't live without cheese. That's like my favorite thing. It goes on like every single food, like pizza and everything. And I'm like, I can't live a life without cheese. Even if they told me like you would die if you ate cheese again, I would be like, oh well, you know. So now I see why people don't take their health issues seriously, because it is hard to like stop eating like all this bread and like then like pasta and milk, and like it's hard to stop eating stuff even if you do want to be healthy, or just like, not die. It's hard to just cut out half your diet that you have been eating for 30, 40 years. But it's like I might as well just start getting this shit together now before I get in my 30s, because then my metabolism is definitely gonna slow down and I'm definitely gonna gain more weight than I am right now. And then what else? But it's hard to film videos when I have like a full time job. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, you could just film videos on the weekend and then, post them like separately, or like, how people like schedule their YouTube videos or whatever. But I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, would people actually watch my videos if I'm posting them like back to back to back? Like, do y'all want to be spammed with like a whole bunch of videos at the same time? Or do I just like film a whole bunch of videos and then only release them like once a week, right? But then I feel like it kind of gets behind, because if I record like 10 videos and then I post them over the course of 10 weeks, it's just not real time, right? Because then 10 weeks from now, something serious and crazy could happen. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I could post a story time right now, but I already have content scheduled for the next 10 weeks, So that's why it's like, I don't know, kind of hard to like schedule ahead, because then everything like the timeline is off. But then at the same time, like if you're posting in real time, then that's bad because you can kind of get like stalkers, I guess. Like a lot of people, obviously you can't really have a lot of stalkers until you're like really famous or whatever, right? But if you're like posting like where you exactly your location in the moment, like what store you're at, or like your actual address or whatever, if you're posting all of that, like there's obviously a good chance of like stalkers or people like, I think it's called like stream sniping, where you have like your fans, they'll come find you if they live in the same city as you. They literally come to that store and they find you shopping, and then they're like asking for like autographs, or like, just like pictures and stuff like that. um and I don't want to get to that point for real. Like I want to be like, I want to have like, I don't know, people say like rich and famous, but I just want to be like rich mostly, but I still want to be able to like go outside and live a public life, because that's like people like, Beyonce or whatever, they're basically just trapped in the house, all day every day. They can't really go anywhere except for like maybe they could go to like a random country when they're going on vacation, but they can't necessarily just go to like, Walmart, Target. They can't interact with other people. And then you got to think about how hard it is to even date when you're a celebrity. Like if you're like a single successful woman or a man, then you're gonna have people going after your money. You have people going after your fame. It's like, do they only want to date me just to get the money, or like, like there's always some other stuff to worry about. But so I don't want to be like that level of famous where it kind of like ruins my whole life and I gotta like plan stuff around it. Like I still want to be able to like walk the streets and stuff. Like I want to be one of those like secret millionaires, how I'm just like walking around in a normal outfit in a normal car, and then you're like walking right past me and you can't tell that I have like millions and millions of dollars. Like I'm just like secretly low key rich, right? But of course, like I'm trying to get into social media and it's hard because that's technically like your own business type shit, and you gotta be an entrepreneur. And I always hated the idea of that because it's annoying having to work for somebody else like right now at a regular job, but I feel like it's even more annoying working for yourself because then you have to hire employees, you gotta hire like management, editors, your PR people. Like you gotta hire all these people if you do if you're an entrepreneur, and then hiring all those people costs money, you know. So that is kind of like, I don't know. Either way is annoying because at one you have to hire the people and spend money, but at least you have like the freedom to like wake up whenever you want, start the day, do whatever you want, and you just boss people around. But that still gets like mentally exhausting running a whole business, no matter what it is. And on the other hand, you work in a 9 to 5, and then you have people above you that's bossing you around, treating you like shit, or you're not getting paid properly for the amount of work you're doing, and you have annoying coworkers, and you gotta like leave the house, and you gotta be doing the same thing every day. So it just depends on like what track you're on, I guess. But I'm just winging it right now because I feel like even if I was like super rich, I would still have to work some type of job just to get social interaction, or else I would literally be in my house all day. You know, I don't know why I got this large soda. I never even drink all my soda. The Bible, I've never read the Bible. Never have, never will. I mean, I wouldn't want to buy friends though. Like, sure, you could just like pay people to be around you, or like, I don't know. I want like real friendships. I would think that like as soon as I get rich, and if like all my friends just started texting me out of nowhere, or like random people from like the past were like, oh hey, I heard you're rich now. Like, you want to go shopping? You want to do this? Like, if they started like trying to get close to me, just because they heard I'm like I have money now, I wouldn't like that. Like, a lot of people do like that just because they like the idea of having all these people around them. But I would want like real friends who were friends with me when I was poor versus friends that are only friends with me just because I'm rich. Because at the end of the day, you could lose all that money in the next day. Imagine I go like to play lottery, or like go to a casino, and I gamble all that money away, or I go bankrupt, or like like the what is it, the fires that happen in California, like your whole mansion could burn down and then you have nothing because you don't have enough money to buy another mansion, you know? So it's like either way is a lose-lose situation, you know? Um but yeah, I don't know. Being rich, it just seems like like a hard thing to do for like a long time depending on how much money you have. Like, I wish I was rich. It would definitely solve a lot of problems, but mm, 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 mm. But I was trying to save money to get a tattoo for my birthday because it hasn't even been a while, I don't think. Like, my spine tattoo was the last tattoo I got, and that was like, what, like 2, 3 months ago now? It was in like April, I think. I think it was April, like the beginning of April. So I was trying to get one for my birthday, and I have like ideas for different areas, but I just don't know what to get. I don't want to get anything big yet because a lot of people like. Well, first of all, I just need to get like a real job first before I get another tattoo. That's the annoying thing. But I might get one behind my ear. I need a tattoo. I just need like hella tattoos. Like, I want to be like the person that like I look like a little girl, but I have like sleeves of tattoos. And I don't know if I want to get my legs done. Like, ideally, in a perfect world, I would get tattoos on my legs. Like, you know how people get like two words like above their both of their knees or whatever, or like they get like a leg sleeve or something. Like, in a perfect world, I would get that. But in today's world, I one, that would cost a lot of money, and two, people are just hella judgmental. And then I don't know. It's like I like the look of it, but at the same time I don't. So that's why I have not gotten like a whole leg sleeve or anything. It's only been 15 minutes. God damn. And people have been telling me to go live more often. Like, I remember there's this one guy I was talking to. Like, he was my YouTube friend, and he would like tell me about starting his channel and stuff. And he said that he goes live literally every single day for maybe like 2 hours a day. and he said it actually helps help him gain subs and all that stuff. But I don't know, going live every day is so hard